Hello, I'm Bill Hammond, and I actually paid to see this. This is my woke up like this face because it is about quarter after 5 in the morning Pacific time right now, and I am still in my jammy jams, or at least whatever a reasonable approximation of that would be. I don't actually wear pajamas. I kind of wear this to bed, like my disused gym clothes. Anyway, it is the moment of truth. The Academy is mere minutes away from announcing this year's Oscar nominees, and I am here to give you the instant reaction. We are approximately 3 minutes by the counter here, away from Tracee Ellis Ross and Leslie Jordan giving us the good news. Ooh, we just changed to a animated thing. Listen to that. Listen to that breast, dude. Get your swing on. It's 5 in the morning. I'm confident that I have watched the vast majority of the films that are going to be nominated today. That said, I know there's going to be at least a couple that I haven't seen yet, and I'm going to be keeping my fingers crossed that I can avoid a couple of films that I've been successfully avoiding up until now. We shall see. I'm going to be taking some handy-dandy notes as we go so I can give you my complete off-the-cuff reaction. This is my March Madness. This is my Selection Sunday. It's Nomination Tuesday. The bags under my eyes are completely real. I probably still even have crust in my eyes. My hair looks greasy because I have not showered. Again, I have been up for approximately 10 minutes. And once this video posts, I'm probably going right back to bed. But this is the moment, at least I have been waiting for several weeks now. I'm particularly interested in the international feature nominees, documentary feature, animated feature, Best Actress, and oddly enough, some of the texts like cinematography and film editing. Those are the ones I'm watching out for the most, for various reasons, mostly hoping that some people get in and some people do not. I am also dreading the sheer number of nominations that the West Side Story remake is almost certain to have. I'm sorry. Some things should be sacrosanct. It already won Best Picture. It shouldn't be eligible. Call me whatever names you want. I stand by it. 30 seconds to go. Oh, can I keep vamping? Oh, maybe I don't have to. Ooh, cutting to black. Shit's about to get serious. Let's do this.
Good morning, afternoon, evening. I may be in the movie capital of the world, but movies really live wherever you come together in theaters or in your homes to share great stories told on the screen. And today we celebrate that, thanks to the nearly 9,500 voting members of the Academy. They're movie makers, sure, but really movie lovers about to share the films they've loved the most this year. I hope you're doing the same with your friends and your family. Now's the time. Movie lovers unite. Let's meet your announcement hosts, Tracee Ellis Ross and Leslie Jordan.
Lovely sentiment there, David, but seeing as how your left side thing was almost entirely the West Side Story remake, and we have tons of nominations that are based on For Your Consideration campaigns, this was not what voting members of the Academy loved the most this year.
This is why I hate being hunkered down. I never know what day it is or month. But if it's not the Oscars, why are you dressed so nice?
This whole thing? This is my workout outfit, Leslie. I just threw this on to go to cycling class in an hour.
That wasn't funny.
This year's Oscars theme is Movie Lovers Unite. And during this next half hour, we will be joined by some very very special movie lovers across the country to help us announce some of the nominees. Are you ready, Leslie?
Wait, I'll be right back. This outfit, it doesn't feel right for the Oscar announcement.
Okay. All right. Well, Oscar nominees in most categories are chosen by members of their
Nothing like keeping us waiting even more while they do a bit.
Are chosen by the entire Academy membership.
Did they put Eternals in the left side there? Really? This was one of the worst movies last year.
The fans will be able to get to vote for your favorite movie and movie moment featured on the Oscar telecast.
Now I'm ready. I love it. Understated and traditional.
Come on, guys, get to it. We've waited long enough.
An actress in a supporting role.
All right.
Jessie Buckley.
Yes! Jessie Buckley gets through!
Ariana DeBose in West Side Story.
Yeah, she's the front runner.
Judi Dench in Belfast.
Yes!
Kirsten Dunst in Power of the Dog.
Okay.
And Ingenue Ellis in King Richard.
A little surprised that Catriona Balfe didn't get nominated, but glad that Judi Dench did.
In costume design.
Oh, boy.
Cruella.
Of course.
Cyrano.
That's the first one I still have to watch.
Dune. Nightmare Alley. And West Side Story.
Okay, so we got one.
I heard my costume wasn't nominated again. Well, maybe next year. Here are the nominees for Achievement in Sound. Belfast. Dune.
Okay.
No Time to Die.
Really?
The Power of the Dog. And West Side Story.
As part of our movie lovers uniting across the country, let's go to Troy, Michigan.
Oh,
Joining
God.
us are 11 healthcare professionals from Beaumont Hospital. Reading the nominees is physician's assistant and fellow movie lover, Shantia Bobo Harden, who loves the movie Girl Trip. Shantia, over to you.
That's not an endorsement.
Thank you, Tracee. Here are the nominees for Achievement in Music, Original Score. Don't Look Up. Dune. Encanto. Parallel Mothers.
Okay, that's two.
And The Power of the Dog.
Parallel Mothers I have to see now.
Thank you so much, Shantia.
The rare foreign film that was not even submitted for international feature.
All across the country who do so much for all of us. Thank you. Leslie, wait. Is that an official Oscar pendant?
Oh,
And if
for
so, why did I
God.
get one?
I borrowed it from your Oscar nominations gift basket.
Ah, okay.
And now, adapted screenplay. The nominees are Coda, screenplay by Sean Hayter. Screen by Ryusuke Hamaguchi.
Drive My Car gets a screenplay nomination. Nice.
Dune, screenplay by John Spades. Denis Villeneuve and Eric Roth.
Can we not train these guys on how to pronounce the names?
The Lost Daughter, written by Maggie Gyllenhaal.
And The Power of the Dog, written by James
Thank you
Cameron.
for not even mentioning West Side Story on that one.
Nominees for original screenplay.
All right.
Belfast, written by Kenneth Branagh.
Good.
Don't Look Up. Screenplay
Really?
by Adam McKay.
I literally just watched Don't Look Up last night. The screenplay's the weakest part. I'm sorry. I love Adam McKay, but no.
King Richard, written by Zach Balin.
Okay.
Licorice Pizza.
Thank
by
you.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Some love for my favorite movie of the year.
And The Worst Person in the World, written by Eskil Vogt and Joachim Trier.
Screenplay nominations for 2 international feature submissions.
Best animated short film.
Awesome.
Affairs of the
That was also nominated for a BAFTA.
Box Ballet. Robin, and The Windshield Wiper.
Wow, us again. The Disney submission does not make it.
Category for me. Back to back Leslie again. I think they like my announcer voice. And now, the nominees for Best Live Action Short Film.
Well done.
A la Kachu, Take and Run, The Dress, The Long Goodbye,
Also nominated for a
My
BAFTA.
Mind, and Please Hold.
I love the shorts. It's my favorite part of the entire Oscar Blitz. It's going to see the shorts in one screening at the local theaters. It's so much fun. If you have the chance to watch them at your local theater, do it.
Performance by an actor in a supporting role.
Okay, supporting actor.
Kareen Hines in Belfast.
Kieran, but Kieran.
Troy Kotzer in Coda.
No surprises there.
Jesse Plemons in The Power of the Dog.
Finally, Jesse Plemons gets his due.
J.K. Simmons in Being the Ricardos.
The one good performance in that
And
movie.
Cody Smith-McPhee in Power of the Dog.
Okay, I'm very happy with this slate.
Just a few minutes, we've got more nominee announcements coming up, including those for lead actor and actress, director, and best picture.
I have no idea why they do this. There are 23 categories. Just announce them
How
all.
much fun is this?
Just announce
This is
them.
the most fun I have ever had at 5:25 in the morning. Not.
Are we?
You can tell.
Do we literally just like take a break so that people's agents can call them or something? I don't get this.
We are bringing diversity to these announcements. I am Moderna.
And I am sparkling Pfizer.
Leslie, are you boosted?
Why, yes, Tracy, I'm sitting on a pillow.
Oh God, that was painful.
Joining us is another movie lover, film enthusiast,
Look,
Reese Feldman.
my entire channel's about being a movie lover, but that's not necessarily special. Unless you are really weird, everybody loves movies.
Stacked category. I love it so much. Jessie Buckley for The Lost Daughter. I really loved her, and I'm thinking of that name thing, so I'm really excited that she's getting recognized for this. Although Olivia Colman's getting a lot of praise for her performance in this movie, it's Jessie Buckley who helps move the story forward from the past. So she's just incredible. Ariana DeBose, hearing her name announced really just made me smile. Simply put, she's perfect as Anita in West Side Story. And for a
Simply put, she made no impact on me whatsoever.
It's just so incredible to me.
And since you have Rita Moreno literally right there, who already won an Oscar for this role, acting circles around you in every single scene, except she's only in 4. Yeah, you need to not, but whatever.
It just plays great off of Kieran Hines. And I'm kind of excited to see her maybe get a second win. Kirsten Dunst for The Power of the Dog. This was one I was really hoping for. I mean, that piano.
This really still seems weird that I'm literally sitting here watching someone else deliver commentary while I'm trying to deliver commentary. Why? Again, just announce the nominees. There's 23 categories, 5 nominees in each, except for Best Picture, which has 10. This could take less than 10 minutes. Why are we doing this? Stop. Just get on with it.
What's your take on the costume nomination?
Oh, for God's sake.
Yours is fantastic, and it's the biggest snub here. It should have been nominated. But yes, Cruella, honestly, a really fun surprise of a movie of 2021. And
Except no.
The costumes are such a focus. It's a fashion movie.
And the costumes are atrocious.
It just does so much for it, and every dress genuinely looks like it deserves to be at the Met Gala.
No, it doesn't.
I'm a sucker for period pieces, and the fact that it takes place in
So is the costuming branch. They nominate at least one every year.
formal wear.
This is nothing new. Stop pretending any of this matters.
Just so good.
Who paid you to do this stuff?
Is such a cool nomination because it's a sci-fi movie, and it's really tough to submerge a viewer in the reality of the film, and because of the costuming, it kind of grounds us in this futuristic reality. It's advanced yet familiar. Nightmare Alley, I really liked that.
You gotta love how nobody knew what the nominations would be, but they've still got all these prepared packages and someone to instantly comment on all of them. And in fact, even deliver potential spoilers. I I mean, when you say that Jessie Buckley carries the movie and Olivia Colman doesn't, are we already previewing that she's not going to get a Best Actress nomination, or are you going to have egg on your face?
The color, the attention to detail, the way that each costume kind of speaks to the characters as individuals, it's really just one of the many reasons.
Yeah, the costumes in West Side Story do not speak to the characters. The Jets literally all wear the same thing.
What are you most excited to see coming up?
Why are we wasting time with this?
Just gonna get nominated for Best Picture. That's one I've been waiting the whole year for.
Gee, there's some insight for you. I've been waiting for Best Picture.
Do you see any trends?
What is the point of this?
Anything that's
I'm sure this guy's a smart guy. He's a professional film enthusiast, which
I feel like it's too early to say.
that could mean anything from film critic to scholar to guy who sweeps up the popcorn in the theater afterward. But come on, this is a waste of time. Just get to the nominees. That's the only reason we're tuning in. We are not tuning in for this guy. You're not tuning in for me.
That's definitely one that I'm kind of really looking forward to.
well, thank you so much, Reese.
Jesus.
It's really been fun hearing your take on all of this.
No, it hasn't.
Checking back in with you later.
Sounds great.
Trivia, which films have had 3 songs nominated for original song?
Your side.
That's actually a good question because that's not even allowed anymore. You're limited to 2. Okay, can we get back to the point?
Rushed. Hearing your name announced this morning is a moment each nominee will never forget. Not that I would know what an Oscar nomination is like, but a boy can dream.
Oh, Leslie and a girl can dream too.
For those hunkered down.
Well, Tracy, make better films than the one you made last year then. Sorry.
And for those who have been
Or
watching,
in 2020, whichever one that was, where you
now
were
is
the
time for the rest of the Oscar nominations.
soul singer saved by Dakota Fanning
At
or
the end,
Dakota Johnson or whatever.
here are the nominees for achievement in film editing.
All right, here we go. Come on.
Don't Look Up,
All right.
Dune,
Sure.
King Richard, The Power of the Dog, and Tick Tick Boom.
You didn't put in Last Night in Soho. The hell?
Don't you look beautiful?
Half that movie is based on how they edit around Anya Taylor-Joy and
Everyone up for
oh my God, that was just
Sally.
Jesus.
None of whom showed up at my house this morning.
All right, that's a mistake. Moving on.
Now here's the nominees. Coming to America.
Really?
Cruella.
I have to watch that now?
Dune.
Okay.
The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Oh, God damn it.
And House of Gucci.
Jeez, 3 movies I haven't seen.
And now it is time to meet a huge movie fan coming to us from Tampa.
Oh, for the love of...
Movie fan and a huge guy. Well, to me, everyone is huge.
Oh, Leslie. He is a WWE superstar
No.
who established the award-winning Thaddeus M. Bullard Academy at Sly Middle Magnet School. The Academy's mission is to serve economically disadvantaged students by providing them with a first-class education and creating a wonderful culture of positivity. Here
Through
is-
fake professional wrestling.
Thanks, Tracee and Leslie. To read the names of the nominees in this next category.
Hey, kids, you can be successful if you too take steroids and do ballet.
Honorable student Courtney Anderson, who loves the entire Twilight movie series.
Oh, come on. Why would you have advertised that?
The nominees for the best animated feature film: Encanto,
Good.
Flea,
Sure.
Luca,
Why?
The Mitchells versus the Machine,
Thank you.
and Raya and the Lost Dragon.
And Belle gets snubbed. Luca or Raya should be out in favor of Belle. That's again a major mistake. Why does Disney own this category? Do they own? Do they?
for achievement
Let's
in
move on.
original song.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Be Alive from King Richard.
Interesting. Beyonce withdrew her marketing.
Moroquitas from Encanto.
Okay.
Down to Joy from Belfast.
Thank you, Van Morrison. Get in there.
Die from No Time to Die.
Of course, we all knew.
And Somehow You Do
Gee, what a surprise! Diane Warren gets nominated again. God, seriously, does she have dirt on? Is it just a branch of one?
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Oh, God damn it.
Nominees for Best Documentary Short Subject.
Uh,
Lead Me Home.
I don't know why they didn't announce this with the other short film category, but sure.
3 Songs for Ben Azir. And When We Were Bullies.
Those all look interesting, just on title alone.
Now here are the nominees for Best Documentary Feature.
Here we go.
Ascension. Attica.
Okay.
Flea.
Thank you for not nominating Billie Eilish.
Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised. And Writing with Fire.
Okay, and that's the last one that I have on the documentary shortlist to watch.
Square are New York's bravest members of the Fire Department of New York. At the microphone is fellow movie fan Lieutenant Thomas Carrera, whose favorite movie is Goodfellas.
That's the first good movie that anybody's mentioned as a favorite.
Coming to you live from Times Square, here are the nominees for achievement in visual effects.
Okay, these are probably going to be crap.
Doom,
Good.
Free Guy,
Good.
No Time to Die,
Crap.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings,
Meh.
Spider-Man, No Way Home.
And the one truly good Marvel film of the last year. Thank you for not nominating Eternals.
To all the
Or
firefighters,
Godzilla vs.
paramedics,
Kong, for God's sake.
all that you do.
Surprisingly, that's a stronger category. I mean, Dune's going to win it anyway, but at least stronger than it would have normally been.
Next up, the nominees for achievement in cinematography.
All right.
Dune.
Yep.
Nightmare Alley.
Sure.
The Power of the Dog. The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Very good
and
choice.
West Side Story.
Wrong.
And now,
Again, Last Night in Soho gets snubbed.
for achievement in production design.
So wrong.
Dune. Nightmare Alley. The Power of the Dog. The Tragedy of Macbeth. And West Side Story.
That looks familiar. Isn't that literally the last category?
Let's see. Are you wearing something different again?
Just because I'm hunkered down doesn't mean I can't dress up.
Okay.
Look, I love Leslie Jordan, but this is getting lame.
Best International
Here we go. Big one.
film. Drive My Car.
Yes.
Man. Flea. Denzel
Triple nomination for Flea.
The Hand of God. Italy.
Surprised there.
Luana. A Yak in the Classroom.
Very surprised.
And The Worst Person in the World. Norway.
Wow.
Stealing all my lines.
That one's a legitimate.
There's one for you.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, I still have 2 more films to watch on the shortlist, and I will watch them in the next few weeks, but that is legitimately surprising
We have a special for
that
Felicia Rashad is Dean
that
of
I'm Your Man,
College of Fine Arts, and joins us with some of her
that Compartment Number 6, which I didn't like, but it got a lot of buzz. Like I'm surprised that that's the list that came out, but again, everybody who voted on that had to watch all 15 movies on the short list in order to vote. So that is a surprising set of nominees, I will say.
To announce the nominees in this category. Speaking on behalf of the students who are with us today is a senior who's receiving his BFA in acting, John Woods III.
The nominees for performance by an actor in a leading role are Javier Bardem in Being the Ricardos, Benedict Cumberbatch in The Power of the Dog,
Front runner.
Garfield in Tick Tick Boom,
Thank you.
Will Smith in King Richard,
Okay.
and Denzel Washington in The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Yes.
Well done, beautiful. Thank you, Felicia and John, and all of the students who joined us today.
And now, the nominees.
Okay, this is the one I'm gonna have to
Actress in
cringe on, really.
Jessica Chastain in The
Oh,
Miami Faye.
why?
Olivia Colman in The Lost Daughter.
Penelope Cruz in Parallel Mothers.
Okay.
Nicole Kidman in Being the Ricardos.
Really? It was barely a thing.
And Kristen Stewart.
God damn it, I have to watch Spencer now. God damn it.
Category
Screw you people. You just fucked that one up majorly.
For achievement in directing, and the nominees are Kenneth Branagh, Belfast,
Ryusuke Hamaguchi, Drive My Car.
Paul Thomas Anderson, Licorice Pizza,
Jane Campion, The Power of the Dog.
and Steven Spielberg, West Side Story.
Fuck you people.
Finally, the big one.
Spielberg over Denis Villeneuve.
Nominees for Best Picture. Belfast, Laura Berwick, Kenneth Branagh, Becca Kovacic, and Tamar Thomas, producers.
Okay.
Coda, Philippe Rousselet, Fabrice Giaffermi, and Patrick Wachs.
Only has 2 other nominations.
Producers.
God.
Don't Look Up, Adam McKay and Kevin Messick, producers.
Only has, I think, 2 others, maybe 3 others.
Drive My Car. Taro
I'm
Hisa,
very happy that at least one foreign film makes the list.
Dune, Mary Parent, Denis Villeneuve, and Cale Boiter, producers.
Yes, if you don't say producers, it doesn't count.
Tim White, Trevor White, and Will Smith, producers.
Licorice Pizza, Sarah Murphy, Adam Sumner, and Paul Thomas Anderson, producers.
Nightmare Alley, Guillermo del Toro, J. Miles Dale, and Bradley Cooper, producers.
It was fun, but
The Power of the Dog, Jane
we're
Campion.
gonna have 2 direct remakes and 1 Americanized remake in the Best Picture field. That says a lot about how bad our cinema is right now. I'm sorry.
And West Side Story, Steven Spielberg and Christy McCosco Krieger, producers.
I mean, I'm glad that House of Gucci basically got shut out except for like 1 or 2 categories, but
Everybody, please make sure to watch the Oscars on March 27th on
so
and go to oscars.org to learn how you can vote to get your favorite movie and movie moment featured on this year's Oscar telecast.
It
okay.
was so exciting to wake up with you, Tracee. I can't wait for Oscar night.
You're the best, Leslie. Oh, what a treat you are. And the best part, you're already dressed.
And now let's hear from professional.
Yeah, let's not hear from professional film bloody blah guy anymore. Okay, I think we've covered the bases here. All right, so what do I still have to watch? From official nominees, I have Cyrano, Parallel Mothers, Coming to America, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, House of Gucci, 4 Good Days, Writing with Fire, and Spencer. 8 movies to see. Add 2 more for Playground and Great Freedom, which were the other 2 films on the international feature shortlist that I'm going to watch just to finish it off for the first time ever. Then add the 3 short film categories to that. That is going to be my Oscar Blitz for this year. I am glad that House of Gucci basically got shut out except for 1, maybe 2 categories, because I'm sorry, all accounts are it's a barely passable film, and even then on camp value. At the same time, Don't Look Up is certified rotten, and it's got multiple nominations, including Best Picture, which, no. I was sincerely hoping that Kristen Stewart was not going to get nominated because, 1, again, mixed reviews at best for the movie, and 2, it is absolutely criminal that Kristen Stewart got nominated for an Oscar before Robert Pattinson. If you're gonna reward someone for escaping Twilight, how about the one who can ever show an emotion? 4 Good Days, again. I am literally convinced at this point that Diane Warren is either holding the music branch hostage or she is the entire music branch, because literally every single year I can go to her Wikipedia page, look and see what song she wrote for a movie this year and assume it's going to get nominated. This is ridiculous, especially when May We Now Start from Annette did not get in. The wonderful songs from Belle did not even make the short list. I'll at least be thankful that they did not nominate that horrible Ariana Grande song from Don't Look Up, because that was just terrible. There's way too much love for the West Side Story remake, which was really good in certain parts and deeply terrible in others, to the point where it balances out to being barely passable. But again, the jury was biased a whole year ago when the Oscars devoted an entire segment to showing the first teaser. Same thing with Summer of Soul. I was thinking maybe it was going to get nominated for editing. There was a bit of a campaign for that, but I guess it's just going to be up for documentary feature, where I would assume it's the front runner for the same reason. The whole pre-campaign months before it came out by being featured in the Oscars telecast. I am very happy that Flea got that triple nomination, the first foreign film to ever be nominated for international feature, documentary feature, and animated feature. Very good there. Again, I would love it if Belle had gotten nominated instead of either Raya or Luca, both of which were okay but underwhelming. But again, it's Disney and Pixar. We're not allowed to not, I guess, unless it's something as terrible as The Good Dinosaur or Cars 2. Very upset that Last Night in Soho was completely shut out. Again, the cinematography and the editing to cut between Anya Taylor-Joy and Thomasin McKenzie was absolutely brilliant. Criminal that it wasn't recognized here. And a little bit surprised that Catriona Balfe in Belfast was not nominated for supporting actress, but Judi Dench was. I prefer Judi Dench's performance, but the award season precedent to this point was looking more at Balfe than at Dench. Given that both are up for Best Director and Original Screenplay, I'm guessing that Kenneth Branagh and Paul Thomas Anderson will split the two, unless Jane Campion can pull the upset for Best Director. If they give it to Spielberg for an act of pure directorial hubris in saying that, hey, this movie that you previously already said was a Best Picture winner, I can do better, then we're going to lose some insane amounts of credibility. And my sincere hope is that Dos Oruguitas wins Original Song for Encanto. The fact that it's nominated for Animated Feature and Original Score definitely helps. We got to get Lin-Manuel Miranda an Oscar, I guess. So that will hopefully mean push that over the top instead of Billie Eilish, because while I will grant that it is probably her best song, it's still mediocre. It's good in parts, but it's basically just a minor key version of Writings on the Wall, which, despite winning an Oscar itself, is one of the worst Bond themes ever written. It's part of the whole let's pander to the youth and try to get them to watch, even though they won't, because you brought Billie Eilish in for the In Memoriam reel a couple of years ago, and it didn't increase the ratings at all. In fact, they dropped by 50%. So I don't know what you're trying to pull with that. But then again, you shortlisted a documentary about her that was essentially just a promotional material created by her record label. So I don't know. Suffice to say, I've got some movies to watch, and in the coming days, I will work out my schedule for individual category coverage. I'm even going to try to do some of the breakdowns here on YouTube. Fingers crossed. We'll see. We'll see what we can do if I can manage it with my work schedule right now. I'd certainly at least love to break down Best Picture or the my official predictions of who's going to actually win versus what I want to win. We'll see what happens, but keep it locked on the blog actuallypaid.com. In a couple of days, I will have the schedule for coverage out, and starting on Friday, we will start breaking down each category one by one, like we always do. Until then, enjoy your Selection Tuesday. Rant and rave at me if you feel you need to. I can take it. I'm very thick-skinned. Tell me what you agree with. Tell me what you disagree with, either here in the comments section or on the blog actuallypaid.com, or on my Twitter feed at actually_paid. But yeah, keep it locked for all the coverage. It's time. It's the Blitz. It's what I live for. And now I'm wide awake. I'm Bill Hammond. I actually paid to see this. Take care.